It's almost the new year, so that means we have here in the South a tradition of making black-eyed peas, symbolizing good luck and prosperity. Let's get started with that. Well, I'm going to do a little twist on the typical just pot of black-eyed peas. So we're going to start off sauteing an onion in some olive oil. And now I'm going to add a couple cloves of minced garlic. I'm going to stir that in and cook until that's fragrant. To my pot, I'll add the sausage that I cut up. And we're just going to brown that and get some good caramel color on that. To the pot, a half of a seeded diced jalapeno. Of course, you adjust the heat if you want more or less or no jalapeno. You could add green pepper here. Just going to stir that around to make sure it doesn't burn or stick. It smells delicious. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit so I can get these pieces of sausage brown. Now I'm going to go in with 4 cups of beef broth. Now I have 1 pound of rinsed, drained black-eyed peas, and these have soaked for 1 hour. Just going to stir those in and let this simmer. I'm going to add a couple of bay leaves. Bring it up to a simmer, let it simmer for about an hour and a half. We've boiled just about dry, so I'm going to add some water to this. We certainly don't want them to boil dry. We're going to continue cooking for a little bit longer. The peas are almost done. I've given them a little taste. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. I didn't want to add salt until I've cooked them with the sausage because there's always salt in the meat. So we're going to give them just a little bit of salt. So I'm just going to give them a pinch of salt, maybe about a half a teaspoon. Then we'll taste again. I'm going to go ahead and remove those bay leaves. So this is a step that I like to do. If you don't have an emulsion blender, that's okay. But I'm just going to go in for about 5-10 seconds and just use this emulsion blender just to make it a little bit more creamy. And that's all it is to it. It just makes it a little bit more of a soup or a stew instead of just soupy beans. We're going to give it another taste while we're here. Very good. Very hot still. It's so much better than just a pot of beans or a pot of peas. So much more flavor. These are delicious.